Insomniac and PlayStation released the Spider-Man 2 story trailer, and I want to talk about it here in this video. I thought that it looked much better than originally what they showed. Now, what they showed, I didn't think looked bad at all, but I think there's a clear elevation between the first trailer and this one. I want to address the elephant in the room, the Venom screenshot in-game. Is it actual gameplay? Is it in-game cutscene using assets? It's probably an in-game cutscene using assets. So let's be clear, it's probably going to look better than what you're playing. However, the difference between the character models in these cutscenes and the character models while you're playing the game is going to be almost indistinguishable. It will exist, there will be a difference, but it's not going to be that big a difference, and that is what's so amazing and exciting. I got almost Nathan Drake vibes there, where he's walking in a tuxedo like in some kind of dinner party. So it looks like maybe there'll be some stealth missions as Peter or Miles, but what they showed gameplay wise, that's what I want to talk about here, because there are some things that I really enjoy, but there are still some questions that I have. One thing that really stood out to me was the animation and the lighting in this trailer. Everything looked so cinematic, and I can't wait to experience that. I also like the idea, and I don't know if this is actually something that's going to happen in the game, but right here, the sense of almost like a prototype-esque game, a large open world, total destruction as Venom. Is that actually going to be something that we're able to do? And this is where the gameplay comes in, because I haven't really seen what the world looks like outside of these heavily scripted scenes to get you excited. So for instance, when you're just swinging around the city, how much more dense is the city? Are there more civilians walking around? Is there more traffic? Is there a dynamic weather system? If there is, let me know. Maybe they already confirmed that. I don't know. Or is it just like mission based on when the weather is going to be, rainy or sunny, something like that? I want to know what the world actually feels like outside of just having to do these incredible missions that are set up and structured to really give you that over-the-top experience. I'm interested in those dim, dull moments when you're just Spider-Man doing nothing, sitting on top of a building, looking down. Can I enter some of these buildings and explore, say, underground or in the subway? Now, I know this isn't an open world game, but they're including much more of the city and some boroughs. So is there some sort of new gameplay element outside of just the heavy action elements? That is something that I haven't seen yet explored in these trailers. So take a look at this cutscene here with Kraven. Obviously, the character models look incredible. The lip syncing is perfect. The animation is perfect. I don't really think anybody expects in-game models to have to be this detailed, because you're not looking at them for any length of time like you are here. You're in combat. But I will say that the first Spider-Man game and Miles Morales had cutscenes like this, and I used that photo mode in real time playing the game and zoomed in on the characters, and it was extremely close to those in-game cutscenes. So I'm excited. I think they pushed the visual bar here to a point that's beyond what they did in the first game, and quite possibly beyond anything that we'll see maybe early or middle to late this generation. I'm just excited to look at the city here. I want to know how dynamic this city is. And I know, I talked about, more NPCs walking around, cars and traffic and weather. And, they're probably not going to show that in these trailers. The point of these trailers is to get you excited. So nobody just wants to see Spider-Man sitting on top of a building looking at traffic patterns. That's me being weird, but I am interested in that dynamic gameplay in the city outside of just having to fight and use all these cool powers, which again, look absolutely incredible. So all in all, was the trailer, did it get the job done? Of course it did. Insomniac, always delivers. Whenever there's a question about something, or a question about gameplay, or a question about graphics, they always seem to deliver. So betting against them isn't something that I, would do or would advise anybody to do. I think the game obviously is going to be really good. Obviously, it's going to be one of the biggest games around the holiday for the PlayStation 5. That custom console, again, probably going to sell like crazy. Using the plates and allowing those custom plates to be purchased separately is genius. I'm not a fan of PlayStation's custom controllers. I don't think they put a lot of thought into those, and I'm not really a fan of the Spider-Man 2 custom controller. But I will say that having this game for the holiday, everybody should have a problem like this. Let me know what you think about the new trailer. Let me know what you think about the city and the things that I brought up and the type of gameplay and exploration that we haven't seen yet. What do you think is going to be in the game outside of that amazing combat? You look at the traversal here really quick using that SSD to load in all of these assets, but I want to know how much of this city I can explore outside of just having to be Spider-Man and save the day. So that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you thought about this new story trailer. Do you like the change in the character models? That's something that I didn't even talk about in this video. Peter and Mary Jane look a little bit different, a lot different. Do you like that also? Wonder why they did that. I'm not sure, but all in all, I felt like it got the job done. It got me very excited to play this game. Obviously, this is going to be a huge game, and I can't wait for those, quiet moments when I'm exploring the city. But of course, all of that action, all of that excitement looks to be raised up to 11 as opposed to 10, because where can you go from 10 but 11? That's a reference to a really great movie. If you know what it was, let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the video. If you would, think about liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.